I know I say it a lot, but I really do mean it. I love my bike. I love having these days where I can just go out and explore. I'm really happy to take you wonderful people on YouTube along for the ride. I have no idea where I'm going now, because why not? Silly girl, I was trying to shift up into second gear and I half did it, so I ended up in neutral. Oh well. Hello everybody, welcome to KawaKouple. It is your host, Mrs. K. I wanted to do that fun little hand thing. Why not? So today I was actually kind of deciding whether or not I wanted to plan my trip. And it's funny for me because when Mr. K and I are in the car, it's so much easier to go, okay, we're going from this point to this point, just put it in the GPS and go. And I find on the bike, it's not as simple as that. I find myself going like, okay, I have an idea of where I want to go. I have an idea of which roads I want to turn on. But usually those plans end up backfiring because you take a left or a right that you never thought you were going to take. So you're like, yeah, I want to go this way. No, I changed my mind. But it's fun because you get that adventure. You get to see places that you don't normally go down. When it comes to trying to plan on the motorcycle, I find it a lot harder to go ahead and go, I have a plan. I'm going to go from point A to point B. Where on the motorcycle you go, I have a plan. I'm going to go from point A to point B. Where did C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P came from? I don't know why I had to list off that much of the alphabet, but I just find that on a motorcycle you're more likely not to go to the exact direction as you had originally thought you were going to do. Whereas when you're in a car, because you have the GPS, you're more likely to take that straight path. And like I was saying, for people in BC, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I can't have GPS on my bike yet. One day, I will get an opportunity to. But for now, I have to rely on using my maps to get me anywhere I want to go when I take breaks. So I think that's kind of the fun and the adventure of everything, is the fact that because I have to wait, take breaks, go with the flow, you get a little bit more of an entertaining ride out of it than you would if you were just going from A to B all the time. And I was just wondering how many of you that go riding have that happen to you guys as well. Or am I just one of these crazy people that weird things happen to me and it doesn't make any sense? But yeah, it's one of those things, like, I don't know. I just, ooh, that was close. Dude, that was close. Volkswagen versus Volkswagen. I saw him pulling out, so I slowed down a little, but I wasn't expecting him to go across 2 lanes of traffic. Good thing the other guy was paying attention. Otherwise, I would have had some little damage for you guys. So that was my weird point. That was all I was trying to ask you guys. If you guys plan, or do you guys just go with the flow of the day? Personally, I really love the idea of just being able to go with the flow of the day, because you never know where you're going to end up, which is, I mean, it's part of the exciting part of being on a motorcycle, I think, is not knowing where you're going to end up. Again, it's only my opinion. See, like earlier today, I was planning on going one way and I ended up in a completely different area. And I planned to go that way, so that's actually the funny part. It just happened to be that I ended up in one of those lanes where I had no choice. I had to take a turn, so I took the turn. I wasn't going to meet up with anybody or go anywhere in particular, so it never hurt anything. I mean, it's just one of those things. I got to go and see a different route and find something I haven't done before, and I really like that about the motorcycle. That's why I'm wondering if any of you plan your trips or you guys just go. I obviously in a group ride it's going to be a different scenario, because when you guys are going for a group ride, usually you guys have an intended target to go to. and it's a big group, so you guys want to make sure you stick together, and the last thing you need to do is have somebody going, oh, this looks fun, I'm going to take a right here for no apparent reason, and everybody's like, but where are we going now? So that's my thought on it. I like having these thoughts with you guys, and I like talking with you guys, and I know you guys have had a pleasure of seeing Mr. K for a while, and now you're going to have a mix of Mr. K and Mrs. K, I hope, if everything goes well. But it's all part of the good fun and enjoyment of the whole situation, of the whole time. So I really enjoy being able to go, yay, I'm on my bike. Well, you stop first, dude. Now you. Now me. There we go. We got the 4-way stop figured out. I really don't like that part when somebody comes to a 4-way stop and they get all confused and they start to go, they start to stop, and then everybody else goes, wait, what's going on? And everybody has to figure it out and make sure that nobody is harmed in any way. As long as everybody pays attention, 4-way stops actually are easy to navigate through. Now, I probably wouldn't have said that 3 years ago, but now I can say it. I can say a lot more things with ease now than I used to be able to, so I'm really happy about that. We always love to read your comments, so looking forward to seeing those. Don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't, and to ding that little bell so that you know when we upload. Please ride safe, and don't forget to love, ride, and explore. Until next time, ta-ta! Bye-bye. Ooh, that's a cool fence. I like those colors.